Hi, this is Cameron Burnside with the Burnside team, and we are so excited to be showing you an amazing house at 5170 Ravencrest here in Lehi, Utah. And what's really cool as we're going to be going on this tour is we're going to have a special treat today, being a tour guide by the very owner of the house, Jen Karchner. Jen, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you, and thanks for letting us come inside your house.
Oh, anytime.
So we're going to get a personal view today, and what we're going to do first before we go inside is we're going to go ahead and take a look on the outside so you can kind of see what everything is out here. And if you want, we're going to show you just kind of a quick panorama view here so you can see what the outside looks like. There's amazing views. So if you want to take a quick shot around the side here, just so you can kind of get a sense of what it's like outside. Great, so if you want, what we can do is we can follow us back to the backyard. We're going to go take a look around side. So Jen, what do you like most about the backyard?
I like that it's shaded in the summertime because it's safety. I like that it's intimate, even though you have people up above, it's just still quiet back there.
Yeah.
I also like that there's less yard work.
Nice.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, you know, this backyard is very minimal, but what's great is we're also going to show you down there are some amazing parks in this area. So with kids, playing time, you're going to be lots of opportunities to go out and spend lots of time. So don't be fooled by the backyard. There's plenty of space, and you don't have to maintain all this, which is nice.
The RV pad is here. This is new.
Plenty of concrete here.
Concrete, yeah.
And then you can see how there's some great area here for entertaining. It's private.
Yeah. What I also like is this is the view. You can see the view of the lake.
Oh yeah, that's very nice.
The lake and then the mountains behind it. That's also the same view from the master bedroom, which we absolutely love.
Cool.
So you can look out, you see the house, the rooftops, and then into the lake. It's my favorite.
Very awesome. Anything, while we're walking back in, Jen, anything you want to say about the neighborhood that you've really enjoyed?
Well, first off, there's great neighbors.
Yeah.
Like, that's the saddest part of us thinking about moving is the neighbors. I'm friends with all these people, and they're just good, solid people. So that makes a difference for me. And the kids. The kids have good friends here. So
Awesome. And you lived here for how long?
3 years.
3 years. Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to take a look into the inside of the house. And Jason, if you're wanting to take maybe a peek just so you can see what the outside looks like from a big view.
Okay.
You're just, is it still going? So we'll
just,
we can slice it.
Because one of the other things with our houses is these 3 houses were custom built by Ezra Lloyd, who's pretty famous, but all the homes in our subdivision up here in Eagle Summit are they're all custom. So there's no duplicates, there's no cookie cutter houses, and that makes it really unique. And that's one of the things that attracted us to this area.
Right. Yeah, I can tell there's a lot of different feel to it. So.
And then our secret garden rock.
Yeah.
I know it sounds funny, but so the other thing that I like is that we have right here, because we can sit quietly, shielded from any neighbors, any traffic, which there's no traffic up here, but we just can sit here quietly in the summertime, especially in the spring, these late spring evenings, and we get to look out at this view. It's gorgeous. So.
Oh, that's great. Cool. All right, let's go inside. As we're talking about this, just a little bit about the house. The stuff that's not as fun is there's 8 bedrooms, 4 full baths, 1 3/4 bath, and 2 half baths. So Jen, do you ever run out of bathrooms?
No, I
everybody?
don't. Matter of fact, we have guests over, and I'm like, just choose. Which
Nice.
One of the things I like about this entryway is we actually have an extra wide door. It is custom. And then we have the vaulted ceilings in the entryway. I like being able to welcome people into my home with this area right here.
Fantastic. So taking a look here, of course we have the sitting room. Jen, what do you typically use this for?
You'll see that the piano's in there, so my kids take piano. So that's what we do. We're a musical family. But when I have people come in just to stop by, just to visit for a second, this is where we sit.
Cool. And you'll notice even from this room, you have this great view. So
yes,
so many of the rooms have awesome views.
Mm-hmm. And then on this side is my office. It has these double French doors right here, which I like because it makes it more formal. but also the glass allows me to see what's going on in the family. And it's large. It's not a small office. I could put 4 more chairs in here if I needed to gather more people in here, but it's a really good office. And again, out to the front windows, to the front yard.
Very cool. The total square footage on the house is 5,672, and you'll also notice they've got really nice high ceilings, so it's got a good open fill to it as well.
Yeah. Right off this front is a half bath, and again, it's a good size.
Yeah.
You can go check that out.
Which is convenient because that way, if people or guests are coming in, they don't have to go through the house.
Correct.
And look at everything. They can just go there.
There is another half bath on this floor, but that one I use it's in the mudroom, and that is for the children.
Okay.
That way, guests use this one, children use the other one.
Good setup.
Okay, if you come through here, the kitchen is this way. We'll hit the mudroom in a second. My favorite is this area of the house. The kitchen is huge. I love it. There's so much counter space. The island is ginormous. And we can fit a lot of people in here when we have social gatherings, which hopefully will start happening again soon.
And it's nice. It's got a ton of pantry space too. I mean, you see all of these. Jen, you were telling me that with everything that you've got here, I mean, you have an abundance of space.
Yes, all these cabinets are huge, all the way to the top. If you can see. I mean, sometimes I run out of room, like I just have extra space, which is unusual in a home.
Yeah.
That you have extra space. And all these are pretty deep down here. And it goes all the way around. It's a lot of cupboards. And then we have the other pantry wall right
Yeah, so you've got, in addition to that, you've also got another little pantry here too. So
yes.
It's set.
Right, and then that's table area, and then I like how it flows into the family room, but it is divided with this arch. It keeps it separate, but still open floor plan.
Good.
And this is big too. We have big furniture because we have tall people in our family, and so this fits us perfectly. Great fireplace. We love the fireplace in the wintertime. Tall ceilings in here. We have these great big windows that go into the backyard that allow us to, because of how the neighborhood sits on this hill, it's so private. I really love it.
Yeah, this is awesome. Do you find that you spend also, it looks like this is very cozy, where you can spend a lot of family time in here as well too?
Yeah, we do. This is where we hang out as a family. So
cool.
It's our favorite.
Great.
Okay, come this way. This is our mudroom. This is what moms like, is to let the kids dump their garbage here. They come in. This is the garage door, so they come in here. This is the mudroom. They can hang their backpacks here, and then here's the other half bath. And this one is so that the kids in the family use this instead of using that guest one in the front.
So this is the one that can get dirty and messy, and you don't have to worry about it as much.
Right. And then it's right connected to the laundry room. And again, another great feature of this home that I love, this laundry room is a good size. It's got tall cabinets in here that have good space, but also it has this long bar on the inside where I can hang clothes to dry, and then really good shelves up above, and it goes up pretty high as well.
This is always a plus then for the sink in here, so people like to use that sink.
Right.
In the washroom.
Right, and it is a paint sink too, so you can do that. This is my swim closet because there is a swimming pool in this HOA, and this is what the kids do. They come and get their towels, they get their sunscreen, and they go off to the swimming pool down the street.
Should we show the garage next?
Yeah, let's do the garage since it's right here.
Really big. Oh, you've got a bird in here.
Oh, I have a bird.
Yes.
Do you guys want to see the bird? It's part of the tour. So it's a 3-car garage. We've got the 2 over here, and the one, it is an L shape. Let's see our bird. It's just fun to do open virtual tours with fun things like that. Okay,
Absolutely.
So with the L-shaped garage, what is really nice that I have figured out since living here, I did not know the benefit of this, is that the L shape makes it so the garage is not facing the street. That means people that are driving by do not get to see inside my garage while we have it open. And also our street, this is just a small short connector street. Most of the traffic that comes up turns down. That means we don't have a lot of cars that come up and down the street. But again, I like the L shape. It keeps it, again, more private.
You can put a lot, and you can also put, I mean, it's very, you know, you've got a lot of storage and shelving up here.
Yes.
And if you come into here, that's obviously a nice little bonus too, third car. And the other thing that's really cool, we'll point out here, and we'll see this in a bit, is there is an apartment downstairs with a separate entrance right here. That's a very, very popular thing right now. A lot of people want to have that ability to either have the extra space or to have family live there or other people.
So it has this outer door. It has a keypad lock for people who, it's a mother-in-law apartment, and so that has a separate entrance. It's a wide entrance, and so people, who's ever down there can move furniture in and out. It's pretty easy with that.
Yeah, it's super wide.
And we'll show you that when we get to the basement, so you know where that comes in from. And we'll just leave it open so the bird can stay. Let's head off to the master, which is directly straight across down the hallway. Again, what I like about this house is that the master is on the main floor. That makes a big difference for our family, and that it's a large master. So, as you can see, there is windows on the two sides all the way across. We love that aspect. It makes it really light and bright in here.
So you have lots of light, yet at the same time you have privacy too, so you're not staring at other people's yards or houses.
And again, it's a big room. We have tall family members in here, which makes a difference for us. This is the master bathroom. Double sink vanity. The tub is jetted, and again, windows right here, which I like. And then on this side, both sides of me, this is a walk-in shower, and then this is the water closet.
Yeah,
This is
there you go.
Called. And the walk-in shower is really nice. And then we have our walk-in closet.
It's a nice, big, very tall. You almost can't.
We have tall shelves because
room.
we have tall ceilings in here. We really like this aspect of the house.
You're able to get and take a look inside of all that. It's pretty spacious. Cool.
Okay, let's head upstairs.
All right.
Again, some of the details I like is the railings, the wood with the iron, and the details that it has, and then the wider stairs. Let's start with bedroom number 1 right here. So we have some whimsical fun things in this house, and this is one of them. This is bedroom number 1, and it has this fun nook that goes out to the front of the house right here where we have the bed, and it has the double doors. When you came in, sorry, I should have said that first, double doors, but the closet makes this super fun for children. If you come in here, you'll see the closet is just against the roof line and overlooks the driveway right there.
So you're really maximizing the space, and you can see they don't even have enough stuff to put in here to fill it up.
Yeah, we don't. Matter of fact, we've had an extra bed in here before just so that the kids could have some fun sleepovers with their cousins, and
nice.
That makes it fun. But really, kids come here and they think that it's a magical house because of that. Okay, bedroom number 2 is just off to the side here. Again, fun roof lines in here. The kids love it. They think it's fun. This is a Jack and Jill bathroom. Cameron's going to take you through there. And that will put us into bedroom number 3 up here.
So nice full bathroom in here. Double vanity, that's always a plus.
Yes, double vanity. So this is bedroom number 3. Has a walk-in closet. It's a good size. This is a queen bed in here. So you can see there's plenty of room.
So not only does the house have a lot of rooms, but they're also really good size rooms.
Yeah, all the rooms are good size. There's one that's small and then that's it.
Yeah.
So. Okay, let's head to room number 4. It's right in here, and we actually use this just for our exercise equipment. Come on in. Again, it's got this whimsical little nook that goes to the window with the roof line. The kids thought this was a fun room when they used this one. Now it's mine.
Even then, you've got built-ins for the closet, so.
I do. Built-ins for the closet. I have my exercise equipment in here right now, so. And then there is bathroom number 2, the full bath in here. Again, a double vanity in here. This one's longer than any other bathroom in the house. Lots of counter space, big drawers, and then it has the shower and the toilet in here if you want to go check that out. Again, another whimsical room.
And this house is always this clean. Jan always has her house this clean. Always looks perfect like this.
Thank you.
And you've got the nest.
I do. We have the nest for both, and there's 2 ACs and 2 heaters, so this is the upstairs one, and then there's one downstairs. This is the laundry for the upstairs. It does stackable in here. We currently just have and then on this side, I just use it as my linen closet, but with all the medications. So it's actually pretty big.
You have options.
Yeah, this one gives you some options. And then let's go ahead and head downstairs. We're going to now go into the basement. Before we go into the mother-in-law apartment, we're going to start with the storage room, because another selling point in this house that I liked when I was purchasing this house was this storage room. It's huge. So you can see all the shelving that is here. It's got this. It does go underneath the stairs back there. See, we can store our skis down here. Big shelves. Big boxes can fit on here, but also we also have our cold storage. So if you take a peek in there, both right and left, it goes down both sides all the way to the end.
And then you mentioned you got the storage behind there too. So.
Yeah, around underneath the stairs. That adds a lot too. And one of the things is that when you have a big family, this one has 8 bedrooms, and so when you have a big family, you have to have good storage.
Yeah.
When you have all these children in the house. So
nice.
Okay, let's check out the mother-in-law apartment. This is a fire-rated door, as well as this heavy metal one. So it's, come on in. Yeah, we're gonna close this.
Okay.
We're kind of gonna go backwards because is that okay?
That's absolutely fine.
This is actually bedroom number 3 in the basement for the mother-in-law apartment. This is just the smaller of all the bedrooms in the house. It's a really good toddler child room, and this one actually has the good views of the house too.
So plenty of sunlight, and also like a daylight basement.
Yeah, this one just is ground level, you can see, and it has great views out there. The child gets the good views.
There you go.
Okay, let's go to bedroom number 2 right here, and this one. This is a queen size that's in here, so again, you can see that the room fits a queen size, good size for the basement. Everything's light and bright in here. Closet.
Good sized closet.
Good sized closet.
Nice piece of furniture in there, so you got
yes
shelves and built-ins and everything.
Okay, let's go to the master. Now the master is an ensuite. Oh, as we're turning the corner, this is our hallway. It has these great book nooks. And then we're going to go into the master. Again, this master is the same size as ours upstairs. Great size. Again, this is a queen bed in here, so it has good space.
It's got a fantastic bath if you want to go take a look on the inside there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Another walk-in shower. And then it has a walk-in closet right there that was custom built. It's pretty deep. These bathrooms have been updated down here. We did that. And then two other features we want to tell you about for this basement. First off is the basement does not need air conditioning. It's really cool down here in the summer. And so, but we do have wall heaters in each of the bedroom, and then a fireplace heater, and it warms up the basement really nicely.
So you can have different people having maybe different preferences as far as temperature goes.
Correct. Or like my mother-in-law who does not use the other bedroom, she just turns off the heater so that she doesn't have to run that. And that's nice. But here's the second feature. This is what we did. We actually soundproofed the ceiling. We dropped the ceiling, we put double insulation, the channeling, it's called the channeling, and then we did the thicker drywall. It is soundproof. And I was not sure that it would be completely soundproof, but it ended up being quite amazing, and we don't hear each other at all.
Nice.
We like that.
That sounds great.
Especially when you have a mother-in-law apartment, they need their own space, and
yeah.
Or you don't want to hear everybody upstairs. You know, if the kids are down here, you don't want to hear their noise. So
Tell us about the floor here. This is a really cool looking floor.
Yeah.
What did you do here?
So this is cement with epoxy on top of it, and it has a blue tint through it, a blue-gray, that is swirled through the whole living room and kitchen, all the way from that wall over here. And it gives it a cool, almost marble-looking effect.
Yeah, I don't know if it comes up on the video, but it's awesome. It's really cool.
Yeah. Oops. Okay, so we put this kitchen down here. It's brand new. It's a full-size kitchen, and it has great countertops, especially for a basement. Full-size appliances. Everything is new.
Got that great stainless steel sink with the borders there, so it's easy to clean, I would presume.
Yep. Yes, makes it much easier. This is, again, open floor plan. Goes right into the family room in here. Again, this is heated by a fireplace heater. It's really nice. We have good nooks in here. This room is also wired for surround sound with a projector. You can put the projector here and projector onto the wall. For instead of doing a TV, you have that option, and it's already wired for that. Okay, I'm going to take a second.
Yeah.
And here is the laundry room. This is the basement laundry room. So each floor has its own laundry room. So, and it has a cupboard in here, and then shelves as well for storage. And then just back here is a mechanical room. Nothing special back there. Sorry, I'll move out of your way here.
Sure, if you want to take a peek back there, just so you can kind of see. Everything's in really good condition.
That's our water storage back there.
Yep. All right.
Okay, there's one last thing down here that
And then if we want to point out, Jen, here we've got this is the outside, so it goes up into that garage that we showed you earlier.
These are the steps that go up to that single car garage and the L-shaped garage.
You can see big wide.
Yeah,
you can get
big
furniture
wide.
there. Really
And down here, while you're in here, you don't feel like you're in a basement. You would never know sitting in here, and that's what we wanted. We wanted this mother-in-law apartment to be that way.
Yeah. Very nice and bright, open feel to it.
Yeah. Last item is the full bath that's down here. It just right here. You can go check that out. Again, this has been updated and.
So what we'll do next, we're actually going to cut and we're actually going to go to the outside because it would be cool to show you the park. But before we do that, Jen, I want to put you on the spot and ask you, what have you loved most about living here?
So first off, the area is really convenient. So it's really easy access to the interstate, which allows me and my husband and our jobs to get to and from.
Maybe 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
The freeway, maybe?
Yeah, and they're adding another road that comes off of the main boulevard, which we've already timed it, and it cuts 5 minutes off of going on the frontage road, which is sometimes easier access just with how the traffic is on the interstate. So
nice.
The other thing that we love is that Thanksgiving Point is across the freeway from us.
Yeah.
And for a mom with kids, it is such a good thing to have. You've got the museums, the butterfly, the gardens, there's cafes there, there's
fireworks that happen.
Fireworks, there's the golf course, there's so much, and the movie theaters are right there, and they've also made a bridge that goes over, so you don't even have to go even mess with the freeway to get to the other side. They've made it really convenient.
Awesome.
So those are the reasons why I like the area, on top of the fact that we did not know how awesome our neighbors were going to be. Great people that are around us right here. So
very cool. You've got tons of restaurants, so lots of options
yes.
there too.
Shopping. And it keeps growing. Like we have more options.
Oh yeah, relatively new, and it just keeps big. I mean, this is probably one of the hot spots here in Utah as far as the central for growth. Yes. Silicon Slopes, tons of tech, so it's just an area that's just booming more and more.
Yeah, and because we're up in this nook, we have these great views that go out, and again, you just don't know until you live someplace, but right here, we don't get the inversion because we have the flight park. We have the flight park that's right on the side here, and we have those little bit of winds that come up for the flight park. It's on the side over here. It's not, we get some wind here, but it's not bad. But it keeps the inversion. We haven't had an inversion in our home right here. We get to stay away from the smog. It's really nice.
That's fabulous.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd add to that?
Okay, so that's just the area, but the house, I've already kind of listed the things I love about the house. I love the house that it's custom. It's got some fun little quirks and tweaks that make it interesting for the family and the kids, and And
I've noticed that in driving through the neighborhood, it looks like everybody takes care of their yard, so it looks like it's very well kept and pride of ownership.
That's what I like too, and that part of that is the HOA. The HOA takes care of a lot of stuff around us, but they also, it allows people who want to live here, they want to have that type of neighborhood where we do take ownership and pride in our homes and our yards. It's really nice.
Cool. So we're going to be going over to, because we talked about this on the outside, one of the many features here that's great is that we're so close to open space and parks.
Yes.
So do you want to tell us a little about where we're going to be going next?
Yes. Okay. I love that I don't have to do yard work, but also that means you don't have a yard. But guess what? Like literally across the street is one of the big parks that are here in Traverse Mountain.
So we're outside now again with Jen, and this is a really, really cool feature of not just the house but the neighborhood. Jen, tell us where we are and tell us why we're here.
Okay, so why we're here is because it's across the street from the house. And one of the benefits of this is that it's a large city park, but also I don't have to maintain it, which means the kids can come over here and you can see it's big. We've got the full court basketball court with the half court. It has a tennis court inside there. These 2 play areas, and then the city has made it fun with these little slides on the hill. Big pavilion, has restrooms here, barbecues, and then they've made it kind of fun with these bridges with the streams going through it. And you can't see it from here because there is another level to this park, but there is a baseball diamond down below. And a lot of teams use both baseball and soccer here, and football. We've seen them practice here, and so it's a great community park. So
what about, so I'm assuming there's a lot of sledding going on here during the winter?
Oh, in the winter, especially when we go down to the next level, you'll see obviously where they're sledding because there's this great like tier going all the way down, and the kids love it. It's a great place to have, and that it's just right across the street from our house.
And what's cool is that it's super, I mean, we're in, in the evening time, and it's a very, very nice feel to it as far as temperature, and a lot of people can come out here. Obviously with some of the things that are happening right now, we're not as many people outside right now, but I'm assuming this place is probably very active and busy.
Yeah, it is active.
Kind of a center
for people to come. And it's so big that you don't feel like it's overcrowded.
Yeah.
And And so you can have different groups here and you're not on top of each other. And you don't have to fight for space because of it either.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. And you already said that there's a nice restroom facility up there as well.
Yep.
So,
and look how they've done the trees and the little stream and the bridges. They make it really nice.
Awesome. Would it be good now to talk about the flight park, or do you want to do that when we're down there?
We can do that.
So, another really interesting feature, Jen, why don't you tell them about the flight park and what that is exactly?
Okay, so if you can look on, do you see this ridge right here? This ridge is the flight park at Utah State Park. And you'll see it year round. You'll see the paragliders coming off of here. But usually starting about now in May through October is when you'll see lots of them. And every morning between 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., you'll see about 25 to 50 of these paragliders. And it just takes your breath away. It's fascinating to see them come off of this mountain. And because they're just so close, you just take a second and it just is really cool. But they're not on top of us. They're over there, and it's just kind of a cool feature that we get to witness.
Yeah, very unique. You don't see that in many areas. So
yeah, and that's that wind. If you can picture, the wind goes up this way, and what it does is it keeps the inversion away from us here. And so we almost sometimes, on those really bad inversion days, we look like we're on a lakefront.
Oh, nice.
Because the inversion stays down below. It's really cool. Yeah.
Cool. Excellent. Well, should we go down to the next level?
Yeah.
Okay. So Jen, we're kind of in the lowest tier of the park.
Yep.
And you'd point out some features up there if you want to maybe explain as to some of the benefits down here and what we're looking at.
This is the lower tier, and this is the baseball diamond that is down here. And then this is a big empty field, and a lot of soccer practices happen here and football. So it's nice to see the community come together. And if you just turn right here, this is where the sledding hill is, just right here. Actually, you can kind of see now because it's springtime. And the grass right here, this is where they all sled all the way across here. And this one is really fun because they make a jump out of it. So this park is very active year round. It's not just a summer type park. It's big enough that you know, the community can be here all the time. And they have really beautiful features, great trees.
The cool thing is we're at the bottom level of this park, but you can take a look at the view. I mean, that's amazing. So, I mean, a lot of barbecues, family get-togethers during spring, summer, fall time.
And you know, it is pretty cool to live up here and see the rooftops.
Yeah.
And so you see the rooftops, and then you see the mountains in the distance. And look, you can still see the snow-capped mountains. It's really gorgeous up here.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, Jen, anything else you want to add? We've taken them on a tour of your beautiful home, and this is an amazing park. Is there anything else you want to say to the prospective buyers?
We have loved this home and loved this area, and our family's downsizing, and so we kind of need to as well, but I hope this home goes to a really good family. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Well, if you have any questions, give me a call, and we'd love to take you on a private tour.